red card in ISL history. The fastest was when Jamie McAllister was sent off after 27 minutes. Changes have been made. Danish Farooq on for Vibin. That'll add some aerial capacity. And Guillermo comes on for Bema Mer, who was stretchered off. Bema Mer was also on a yellow card, but Benali will be hoping it's nothing too serious.
Yeah, he will, but it just gives them another chance to put another foreign player on in an attacking position. So, looks as though McCartan will just drop in there a little bit by the looks of things. Nesta will play as a 10. Jitin will go out wide, and Ajari will as well, allowing Guillermo to go straight through the middle. So plenty of options now going forwards for North East, but Danish Farooq's an interesting one for me. It can be dynamic going forwards as well, which will help if they're going to play on the counter-attack, because they're down to 10 men, Curler. So I understand that. That's a very, very wise choice.
8 times that the Blasters have seen a red card when the scores are level. They have won just once in those instances. Nesta. Jitin. Trincic with a touch out.
Going to be all hands on deck, isn't it, this second half for the Blasters, because you do get the feeling that North East will have had a few harsh words said at half-time about going out there and showing that passion, showing that desire, and taking the game to them with that man advantage.
Ashirok then. Sachin Suresh came out, didn't get enough of the ball, took one of his own men out. And then Nesta's pass, not well measured for Jitin.
No, too much pace on that. Sachin making the decision to come and just clattering into Sandeep. Oof. It's an elbow into the ribs by the looks of it, which, if that's the case, that's not a good day out for Sandeep, let me tell you. Very difficult to breathe, and very difficult if you crack one of those ribs. It can be so painful.
It's also not always instantly diagnosed, a cracked rib. And sometimes you can get through a game with it and then later on realize that something's happened. Looks okay for now, Homipam.
It does happen, Pullaway. You just play on because your adrenaline is pumping and it's going around the system, and you're like, I'm not coming off, I want to play.
Juan Pedro Benali knows that the advantage is firmly on his side, but if only they can find that first goal, then they can start scoring more, then they can start taking more risks. Until then, there's always the threat of Noah Sadawi, Adrian Luna doing something completely extraordinary and swinging this in Kerala Blasters' way. If they score, they will sit back and try and protect it with everything they have.
They'll have to. Don't forget Danish Farooq as well, arriving from late, which he can do, and he does it very well, timing those runs into the box.
Zabako given away straight to Luna. He's looking up. Important role for Freddie. As usual, the new signing is warming up. Dusan Lagator from Montenegro. Luna. Homipam. Was under pressure from Guillermo.
Yeah, got to start making the right decisions and the right choices, though.
Danish. Pepra. Luna. Trying to go early for Noah Sadawi. It's the most obvious option.
It was a clever ball, what he was trying to do there, Adrian Luna.
McCartan strong. Drincic. Noah Sadawi into a little pocket of space. Straight to Gurmeet.
Easy hands in the end for Gurmeet in goal. But again, the threat is always there when Noah Sadawi cuts inside. It's that little sight of goal and not afraid to have a go.
Jitin. Nesta has got a strong left foot. It came off the post after a slight touch from Sachin.
They're getting closer, aren't they, North East?
Guillermo. Jitin. One waits in the box. And it's floated over that one.
Yeah, Jared's starting to make that run to the near post. That's why.
Good fast start from North East.
Yeah, they've got to play a higher tempo and really try and vex this 10 men.
Great ball for Guillermo. Play on, says the referee. Drincic had to quickly get his left foot onto it. Ajare was loading a hit.
Not enough white shirts desperate to get in the box there, was that? Jitin just rolling that one there into the path of Nesta. This is a few moments ago. Tried to pick out that bottom corner. Was it a touch from Sachin? Just dips in front of him. Good fingertip touch. Drincic and Guillermo both at it. That's why the referee said play on.
Another big boy to deal with, Guillermo. Along with Nesta. Ajare is not bad in the air.
I do like him, Guillermo. I think he brings another dimension to this North East side.
This is a good move. Jadin Talang was putting pressure on Luna.
They tried that one in the first half, didn't they? Where you have two options. You can either flick it down the line or you can change the angle of the ball in. You can just play it back out. You see the run here from Redeem. Just started a little bit too far away, which is why that happened.
Again short, this time towards Nesta. They're asking for handball. It came off his thigh first. Good touch from Noah.
Yeah, no risks there from Beke.
Quickly taken throw in as well. Beke Oram has to be careful. Noah is past him, but then Gurmeet saw the danger sign and came out and thwarted.
Naive. Beke Oram, really naive, the way that he kicked the ball out of play. What you need to do is blast it off the advertising board so it comes back onto play. You can't play with two balls on the pitch. Very, very clever from Curler Blasters, though, taking that quick throw and Noah getting in behind. Good save, though, from Gurmeet. Real good save. It's the one they're shouting for the handball. Just looked as though he hit his knee from that angle.
It's a corner. And the last run from this side landed onto Drincic's head. He's being marked by Nesta. Luna sends it in again. Good catch from Gurmeet.
Good hands.
Jitin. White shirt streaming forward. Guillermo. Samte's here. It's on his stronger side. Just driven wide.
What a chance for Samte. to put his name in lights and give North East the lead. That's the quick counter-attack that we see from North East time and time and time again. It's a great touch out of his feet to tee it up for himself. Guillermo with a perfect pass. Lovely touch. Shot just wide. Yep, and you can see the frustration on the young man's face.
A really good run though, adventurous from the left back. I wonder where Jare was in the entire mix.
He was up there as well. It was from the corner. That was a Curler Blasters corner. It's ended up with a shot on goal, or a shot at target from North East.
Because of that quick release as well from Gurmeet.
Correct, and that's what happens when you catch the ball rather than punching it. You can dominate, you can dictate what you want to do.
Lekioram. Jitin. Nadine Talang. Smashed away by Luna.
Shot on goal. Gurmeet had to go back and save it in his box. Saw the keeper off his line.
McCartan for Jitin. Slip through for Nesta. He came off Trincic. It's all one-way traffic for now. McCartan. Samte. Jitin. Ajare. Aladin Ajare.
Left side, right side, doesn't bother him, does it? Nice little touch back from Jitin. Here's the little jink to create the yard. It was bending back in, but just couldn't bend it back in enough. There was that ball earlier from Jitin. Guillermo just helping it on. Samte with a good touch out of his feet. Catches it as sweet as a nut as well. Just couldn't find that bottom corner though, pulling that shot wide.
Lots of chances for North East United. It's opening up now. Kerala Blasters will tire as well as the game goes on. Will be interesting to see how Purushothaman and Thomas Chores manage this situation with changes. Here's Noah. Noah into the box. Was he clipped? Nothing given.
Now he's jumped straight back to his feet. That's why he's tried to duck in there. Was hoping that contact would come. That's why he jumped straight to his feet. He's learned his lesson from the last game as well, where he got booked for simulation.
He got up quickly and told the referee he's not even asking for it.
Correct. That's why I say he's learned his lesson.
Ashir Akhtar. Now Jitin. Nesta. Finally done in the end.
And they're knocking on the door, aren't they? Here it is again. Noah driving into the box, taking 2 or 3 players out of it with him. He's just lost his footing and stumbled, and that's why you'll see here jump straight to his feet.
It was Nadeem Talang who is appealing that for a dive, telling the referee, and Noah instantly saying no. Stumble, as you said.
It was a stumble more than anything.
Samte. Jitin. Nesta. Guillermo. And once again help from Sachin and the post, and then it goes out.
And then Sachin and the post. Well, that was like pinball, wasn't it? Again, good passing, good movement here from North East. Guillermo gets it past Sachin, it hits the post, and then fortunately somehow Sachin, it hits the back of his arm and goes out, rather than what happened with Nawaz at Chennai, when it hit him and went in.
And the Blasters have conceded 13 goals from set pieces. North East haven't scored too many, only 4.
You go, I'll update you on the stats if you want. Going into today's play, out of the 298 goals, we had 98 have been from set plays. That's a third of goals scored from set plays.
2 more to get to 100. Hoping the math's right this time. Nesta sends it in. They have to weather this storm now, and the Blasters. This was coming. He will have warned the team that they will push. Take it through up till maybe 70-75 minutes. Then the pressure is suddenly on North East to try and win something. And then Kerala Blasters can think about the point and a counter-attack if they can conjure something up. Here's Ajare. Beautifully slips through Samte, and Luna was aware.
You can't do that if Luna's tracking, because Luna will go all the way there and put the pressure on, and that's exactly what he did. They need to be pulling Ajari out wide and letting him get those crosses in if they're going to try and cause all sorts of problems. But you are right, the one thing that the Blasters are doing now is that they're playing a little bit deeper than they would normally, because it denies the space in behind. So again, we talk about seeing the ball and the man. So if the play is in front of you, you can deal with that. If it goes behind, you don't know what's going to happen. So that's why they've dropped off another 5 yards, I would say, just to allow North East to have the ball in front of them. But you have to stay with runners when that happens.
Noah just nipping ahead of Zabako. And then there were 2 on him. Guillermo. Homipam just coming across Ajare.
Like you said, they're going to have to defend with all their might.
McCartan. Within Talang. Becky Oram. He has turned. Nesta. And Jitin. And Redeem again. Everything sent in is coming back out very quickly. Nesta. Jitin. One way then the other. And then Drincic just shrugging him off the ball.
Well, what are they going to have to do to try and score? Redeem from range. Onside. Nice little touch to Beke in the end, and then pinball ensues where the ball just goes bouncing all over the place. Redeem again, blocked away. Going to be a lot of this for the last 30 minutes or so.
Phases of 10 minutes that the Blasters are seeing through. Gone through the first 20 of the second half. Luna. He's looking for Noah now. Tough angle.
Tough angle. I've only ever seen one person score a goal from that sort of angle before, and that was Marco van Basten. That would have been an absolute stunning goal. Luna just helping it on and saying, go on, help yourself. The angle right against him. Just trying to swing the leg at it. You never know what's going to happen if you don't buy a ticket.
Coming back to full fitness, Adrian Luna, as the heat map suggests.
He's all over the place, isn't he? Obviously, the red marks there are because they're having to be a little bit more defensive as they're down to 10 men.
Well left. Ajare picks it up. Here's Samte. First time into the box. Nobody at the far post until the arrival of Jitin. And then there was confusion. Should Ajare hit it? Should Nesta hit it? In the end, Pepra hit it out.
What's he doing all the way back there? That shows you the commitment of this team. It really does. Samte just drags one back in. He's arriving late to just pull that back, but somehow, from somewhere, Kwame Pepra with a vital challenge. No wonder he's blowing there. He's literally had to sprint 20 yards, and he gambled and anticipated that that's where the ball's going to go. Brilliant defending from the striker.
Nesta. Here it comes again. Out via Pepra. Foul on Noah.
Don't want to be conceding silly fouls if you're North East.
Busier. Samte now getting a lot of space down the left wing. Noah Sadawi with the most number of sprints, along with Kuru and Luna. Working hard, the Blasters. Made to work hard as well with a man down.
Yeah, you've got to put a little bit of an extra shift in.
Within. Bashir Akhtar, who before this game had made 90 clearances, the most by a player in the ISL, hasn't had to make too many tonight. Jitin. Oh, he's left the ball behind. But he's won it back.
Oh.
And has taken it past one with great expertise. And then a loose pass from McCartan straight to Luna.
No ball back.
Ready? Nesta. Ajare. Aladin Ajare. And this time he blasts it.
Just a little bit too far away from him. That was why he got underneath the ball. That's why he skied it high and wide. There you can see the ball always rolling away from him. There you go. Nice bit of skill there from Jitin. And then, whoops, Danish, what to do? Oops a daisy. It's usually the ball or the man, not both. Totally messed that first one up, but then produces a moment of brilliance with a little nutmeg like that. It's just so unpredictable, isn't he, Jitin?
Ajare. McCartan. McCartan opts to go for the shot.
So when is he shooting? You can see Wambanali not happy at all. That's a poor effort from McCartan, and you can see the frustration, never mind on Wambanali's face, but on all these Kerala Blaster fans' faces as well. They know they're hanging on. Iban Sharon changed already, back in the stands. Quite literally, Pull-up, after his red card got rescinded for the last game, it's back-to-back red cards. Really? 2 in 3 games after that rescission.
Almost very similar instances as well.
Well, no, there was a lot more intent in this one than there was the other.
Yes. Guillermo for Jitin. Straight to Sachin. Catching practice.
That's Jitin's Achilles heel, I would say. Just needs to have that little bit of quality right at the end of getting the ball in good areas. Don't get me wrong, he works his socks off. He really, really does. And he's got a nice little touch here and there. He can score goals as well here and there. But you want an all-round player.
Noah on the right. Takes on Sante. Stops too quickly for himself. Recovers well. And almost found Freddie. Ajari was smart with that touch. Here's Nesta. Well seen by Sandeep. Nakuru has done fairly okay at right back. No problems. Pepra.
I like that, fairly okay. He's a kid that's been thrust into the limelight over the last few weeks. He's been asked to play right wing, and then because of that red card has found himself at right back. And let me tell you, he hasn't put a foot wrong yet in that full-back position. He's had a great game.
Things can change. It's also about where his strengths are. He's 18, he'll play anywhere on the pitch.
Yeah, but you still have to have a discipline. And for an 18-year-old to have the discipline that I've seen from him so far, when they've gone down to 10 men, that's a maturity in itself, Puller. It really, really is.
Best player so far, under 20 for you, in terms of all the teenagers that have played?
One of them. Him, Vivian, when they burst onto the scene as well. I like him. Sanan's not bad either, is he, over at Jamshedpur? There are a few.
This term, though, he's been standout.
Yes, he has.
Homipam. And Noah.
Look at Luna. Look at Luna's body language.
Freddie. Luna brought down. He might fancy one from this distance as well.
I think he will fancy one from this distance as well. He was there to play a little bounce pass earlier with Noah. And then the body language of Luna, for me, he puts his hands on his hips. He's not happy at all. He's almost tackled him. Look, he's let him go. And the frustration's there. You have teammates for a reason. You need to play with them. And when and if we can see this man here, Luna, click and really, really click with Noah, then this Kerala Blasters side going forwards could be untouchable. It really could. You stick Jesus in there as well now, who can get on the end of things. I'm telling you, that is dangerous.
Luna has taken a look towards goal. It could be spectacular if he goes for it and gets it in. Adrian Luna just bounces wide.
That's not far away, let me tell you. He saw Gurmeet take just half a yard over to his right, and you can see how he's positioned the ball. And the little raised eyebrow, so we know what that means in the future now if he does that. He gets it up, he gets it down, he skips it and bounces it into the ground to make it more difficult for the keeper. But unfortunately, just 2 yards wide.
Noah. A few bright moments now for the Blasters. Noah's ball in is well defended by Rudim. Danish can't catch it. And Sante swings.
This is the spell now where Northeast need to concentrate.
Danish.
He was expecting Noah to make a 40-yard run there. Why doesn't he just play it to him out wide here? Keep the ball. He's just been on this sprint, that's why Noah. He's managed to get there and fire it across goal, and you can see Adrian Luna at the far post saying, just dink it. Everything's congested at the near post. You've got to dink that one to the back post and hope that Luna goes and attacks it. All to play for then in the last 15 minutes.
It's England, dangerous batting lineup. Such a confident Indian side, just oozing with talent. This should be quite a contest.
India versus England, first T20I, 22nd January, only on Disney Plus Hotstar and Star Sports.
सोचा है हमारे बाद इंडियन फुटबॉल का अगला हीरो कौन बनेगा?
हीरो मेरी टीम से हो, मेरी टीम से हो, चांस ही नहीं है। मनुदा आप तो फुटबॉल एजेंट हो, आप बताओ।
अगला हीरो वेस्ट बंगाल से होगा।
और पूछ।
अब हर फुटबॉल फैन करेगा शोर, अगला हीरो कौन? देखिए ISL हर रात 7:30 बजे।
Is one of the discussion points with the Kerala side as we look at the story of the game so far. It's important to discuss. It's a balancing act. Do they go for a win these last 15 minutes, or do they settle for a point?
I think they'll try and hit on the counter-attack, and they've shown that they've got the pace to be able to do so. But what needs to happen, and this is the key element, is every single defender and midfield player needs to be totally focused for the full 90 minutes. They can't make a mistake. They don't make a mistake, they won't concede a goal. And then they've got the half chance and the half opportunity of Noah, of Luna, breaking forwards that we've seen already. Kwame Pepper is working his socks off tonight as well. Koru's going and getting involved as well. They're going to have a half chance that will give them the chance to get a goal. That will happen in the last 15 minutes. You watch.
Massive temptation to bring on Jesus Jimenez.
It is, but you've got to try and keep things as safe and as stable as possible. You don't want to throw a point away. This is the turning point, though, and you can see Iban's reaction here. Lots of swearing and then a flick of the head towards Ajari. Can't be doing that.
And in Ajari's head, bing, there goes a message. That's exactly what I wanted. That is what I wanted.
Exactly.
Not worth it if they don't make it count. Here's Nesta. Jitin. Cut back, but Bekyoram was not making that late dart. Redeem Talang puts it out of play.
How many times has his crossing today has not been good, Redeem Talang? Has to be better. Jitin's got into some good positions as well, and he's finding it hard to find a white shirt when they're getting to the byline and getting there and putting crosses in. That, though, is... You can't do that, and you can see the frustration there on Ajari's face.
Changes coming up from Donba. Asante is what we're hearing.
9 shots this second half for North East, but none on target. That's the disappointing thing, which Juan Pedro Benali will look at if they don't get all 3 points here. To put that into context, Puller, 4 shots for Kerala Blasters in the second half and 2 on target.
Samte. FC Goa against East Bengal at the Fatorda tomorrow night.
It's a big one. That is a big one for Goa. They'll have a chance, with the way that everything's gone today, to go into second place. East Bengal need to turn their season around. A couple of new signings as well, after the disappointment in Guwahati last week in the Calcutta derby.
Changes happened.
Long throw straight away.
Now we are into the last 10 minutes. Tondonba in towards Guillermo. Ajari. The snapshot didn't work out.
To be honest, that's the best long throw I've seen since Raju Gaikwad. throw that was. Coming together. I think his foot just caught his face afterwards. Watch. Ashir there just catches Luna.
Yeah, just knocked out for a bit.
There's no malice in that. I mean, it's a leg when you're falling to the ground. It's just caught him in the head.
He has Jimenez on the bench. He's got Shrikutan as well. Amoya can come on and add some energy. The new signing. Lagator is there, but might not want to throw him into this kind of a situation. Backline looks settled for the moment.
And always put him in the middle of the park, though.
Tondonba. Good with his throw-ins. Got to be better with his feet. Lagator is in fact going to come on.
Yep, looking forward to seeing him, seeing what he's all about. A lot of rave reviews and people talking him up, the Montenegrin international.
Looking for Jitin. Sandeep has done that all evening. Jitin. Ridim Talang wins a corner.
It's going to be an opportunity to throw everybody forwards again.
Nesta. In goes McCartan. Zabaka was interested, and then Guillermo. Excellent work from Sachin Suresh.
What a block. Again, all hands on deck here for the Blasters. It's a great ball in. McCartan heads it down into the ground. Brave save from Tatsin. And then the strike goal bound, just hitting the chest of Danish Farooq.
Nesta. Zabako cleared away by Kuru, who's been brilliant. As soon as it crossed 80 minutes, it becomes brilliant after fairly good.
Well, yeah, because you know that you're in a good position to gain a point rather than lose that point.
Jitin. Ridim Talang. Oh, had good shape on it. No direction though.
Well, sounds like his crossing tonight. His crossing has been very, very poor. So this time he thinks that he'll have a go with his left foot from range. It's not close enough by any means. Here's the other one again though. Good brave save from Sachin and just drilled forwards, but Danish just in the right place at the right time.
Time for the new signing. Dusan Lagator, signed from Debrecen in Hungary, already mid-season, so 16 league games under his belt. Fitness is not a concern. And Freddie off as well for Amoya.
Another one that's worked incredibly hard tonight for the cause. Let's see where he goes and plays.
Firmly into the ending stage of this game, and we must remind you, it's been 81 games since the Blasters played a goalless draw.
That was the second game in the bubble because Prajun Reddy lost his hair in a bet that he made with me on that one.
Drincic. Petra. McCartan's touch. Ajare sets up Guillermo. Lagator's challenge. And a free kick given. First tackle is a foul.
They've been fantastic at the back so far, Kerala Blasters, since going down to 10 men. Said no there, but looked as though he got caught. Again, defenders have to put their heads sometimes where they don't want to, but you have to, because it's your job. Tom Dunbar back to his feet and he's okay.
Northeast United go up to 25 points. With a point, if it stays like this, the Blasters up to 8th. It's getting very tight for the top 6, like it does every year. Meanwhile, Jitin will be coming off for Parthiv. I told you the story about the goalless draws, 81 games since Blasters have played one. And the last time they played one was against Northeast United.
And if I'm not mistaken, it was at Fatorda. I can remember.
First bubble?
Yeah, first bubble. Pradyum Reddy was absolutely gutted.
Has to be Fatorda. Ajare towards Jitin. It's a great ball. Sachin has given the call.
Just needed that quality cushion back across goal, didn't it? See, it's off the training ground because the 5 white shirts all sprint to the edge. Obviously, the man running in behind stays on side, but just couldn't get the right connection there. He plays that back across goal. There's a little bit of mayhem because the blue shirts are coming back as well. Just couldn't get that touch.
Nice flick on from Pepra. Here's Nesta. McCartan. Jitin. Guillermo. Ajare.
Oh, that's brilliant from Koru. Oh. Oh, I tell you what, he's got a pair if he can do that when there's this amount of time on the clock to just cushion this back to his keeper. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant from the kid.
What a golden boy they have. Kerala Blasters in Koru. Really good talent. If they can hone that talent, develop it, and provide opportunities, keep him, more importantly.
Do you know how easy it is to get that wrong? That's confidence. He's brimming with confidence.
Lots of experience as well. Led India and all the age group teams he was part of. He's a calm head. McCartan. Nesta. Ball fired into Guillermo. Falls to McCartan. Mondamba will look back. Zabako. Nesta. Ashir Akhtar. Blasters holding their shape, holding firm. Jitin. Ridin Talang. Sandeep's challenge.
You do this day in, day out, pull-up, where you work on your shape as a team, and the Blasters, as you can see, everybody drop back now. Concentrate.
Could have been a spectacle. It was not 11 versus 10. All the signs were there. Here's Jitin. He scrambles past one, but Danish steps in. Good touch from Ashir Akhtar. Anywhere will do.
Will both sides be appeased with this? The point, taking a point each. We'll turn around and say their runs continue.
Jesus Jimenez is also coming on now. And Noah Sadawi. Parthiv obviously on for Jitin.
A little bit of magic at the end.
Appreciated all his efforts. Zabako. Offside against Parthiv.
First bit of action is to stray into that offside position instead of just holding himself. He's looking across the line, he's looking. Just leaning forwards.
Cleared away by Zabako now. Here's Ajare. Is there a moment of magic that can settle this? Ridim.
Do you know what? If you're going to hold a team out for 60 minutes and you're going to defend the way that the Kerala Blasters have defended, you deserve a point. They do deserve at least a point from today's game.
Nesta. Bekioram. Blasters will take their time over this goal kick. 2.5 minutes left in this minimum of 5 that were added on. One Banali with a shake of the head.
See, just tight, intricate, the shape of the Kerala Blasters. Literally a bank of 4 and a bank of 5 saying, you've got to come and break us down. Back 4 have done well tonight. They've done really, really well.
Ajare. Zabako was strong in the face of Jimenez and the pressure he was adding on him.
Yep. Just trying to apply that pressure, keep the ball away from the goal.
Sandeep. Jesus just couldn't bring it under control.
Sting in the tail. This place will erupt if they score. You do know that, don't you?
It'll be absolutely crazy. Just imagine. Danish. Sandeep. Parthiv. Ajare. Back to Parthiv. And he has overhit the cross when Guillermo was waiting, and he was left waiting.
Just needed to take that little fraction of time extra. Ball just bouncing and bobbling around. Ajari, that nice little flick. Partey couldn't dig it out and find Guillermo at that far post. Looked up, but just lacking in delivery.
Amoya. Amoya went inside. There was a runner just outside him. And that is that. A remarkable exertion of will from Kerala Blasters and the back line. All of them. Northeast United could not find a way. Every door was shut. Playing for 10 men for an hour after Iban was sent off. And Yankuru went at right back and showed that he is brilliant anywhere on the pitch.
It was magnificent when he was on the right-hand side of midfield, and for a kid to go there and keep the league's leading goal scorer quiet, which he did. Ajari had drifted out to that left-hand side. I thought it was a magnificent display from the youngster. Thoroughly deserved when he was playing forwards and when he had to drop back in there. That's why he's my player of the match.
And yes, the Blasters fans, they might be unhappy they couldn't get a result, but they should be very, very pleased with the determination, with the tactical brilliance, and with the maturity of their match and how they dealt with the man down in Kochi. It ends the Blasters 0, Northeast United 0.
Sanju, Rinku, Sharma, Verma, so many long sixes.
Have some mercy on the moon.
Sir, England 2, Butler, Brook and Salt sixes are heading to the moon.
Sorry guys. Moon. See you soon.
Sixes are out of this world when India's Sky Ball faces England's Baseball. 22nd January at 6 p.m.
सोचा हमारे बाद इंडियन फुटबॉल का अगला हीरो कौन बनेगा?
इंडिया से पूछते हैं। अपुया। या